Hello, Alina.
Hi, is that it? Unmiked?
Yep, I can hear you.
I'm having trouble with my dreams. I'm there. This morning, in the early part of the morning, I woke up and I was dreaming of being trapped. Giant spiders spinning a web around me, and I was, I wasn't going to be able to get out. And, they're all feelings of not being able to move, not being in, having any control, having something attacking me. And they're usually slow, like a spider. They're not, it's not a raging bull. It's something that's coming in slowly.
Yes.
And it's a lot. I'm not getting much sleep. I'll wake up a couple of times during the night with similar types of dreams.
Yeah. Yeah. So the unconscious is trying to tell us something, huh? Trying to bubble something up or trying to figure something out. If you can dial into the state of mind that's there in those dreams, like the one this morning.
Trapped.
Okay. Let more language come if it wants to speak.
Fear, loss of not being able to control, having something is going to hurt me or eat me or destroy me, or that, something is coming after me.
Yes.
That is, that I can't stop. And it is very frightful. I'm petrified of spiders, so.
Yes. Yes. This is what I'm looking at anyway, is it's gosh, it's a heavy energy. It's ways that you died in past lives that are coming up for clearing. That's what's going on here.
Yes, I some of the dreams are like I've had a building crush down on me and I can't move.
Yeah. 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 I see that your current brain is putting contemporary images, but the situation, so I don't know how, historically these deaths happened, or even if they were in other dimensions, or no, it's quite physical. It's human experiences. And you died. There's a phrase in Ireland, like it's a curse. I hope you die roaring. Which is horrendous, but it's like it's a curse.
Yeah.
And it's like there were, I think, a couple. There's one biggie, and I don't know. There's something behind it. There's a few deaths that have lined up. That the memory is in the consciousness of Lina. That contraction, the shock of transitioning out of death, because as we know, pretty much most spiritual traditions talk about a happy death, or we all want to die peacefully and be aware as we go on, and we know that there is an impact on the state that we're experiencing, our consciousness is experiencing at the moment of that, influences where we go next.
Yes.
So what you're doing is you're unpacking the ones that didn't work out favorably.
Good. Just getting them out of my consciousness.
You're getting them out of your consciousness.
They don't happen again.
That's right.
Hold on to that image that allows
That's right. And the potential of leaving this life, with that repeated pattern, like if, we know how, well, I've done it before and this is how I approach death. That's what's trying to break. is that your exit from this life will be conscious and exquisite.
Yes.
That's trying to happen.
That's what I want. That's what
That
I
is,
felt.
I can feel
So
that
they're at
coming
war
towards
with
you.
each other.
Yeah.
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 Because I can
So
feel death coming, and it's the old deaths that I'm afraid of.
That's
that
right.
I'm trying to get in control, and I don't want that.
That's right. That's right. Because
How
your
do I
consciousness,
do-
yeah.
I'm trying to meet them like this huge black spider last night.
Yes.
You know,
Yes. That's right.
and I don't know how do
Yes.
I meet them? How do I deal with that fear?
Yes.
It's not even, I'm not really in the fear. I'm just kind of watching the fear.
That's right. That's right. Yeah. Because they're not relevant in this time. However, they have a capacity to trigger your body mind into, oh, my life force is leaving. There's death coming. I know how to do this. I've no control.
I see. Yeah.
You see?
Yes.
So the trigger, as we've heard from speakers earlier today, the trigger, it's like, I know how to do this. This is the appropriate response for it. You see?
Uh-huh.
So it's like it's lurking there. So we have to clear it so that so that you can be present at your death.
Yes, that's what I want.
That it is what you want, and it's what's coming. However, the habitual response, the triggers that are lined up and ready to kick in, because I know how to do death, it's by clinging and by recognizing I've no control, and then the Grim Reaper takes me away anyway. You know? And it's like, all right, so that's the trigger. Now, it's historical. Somehow you lived through the experience. Somehow. So it actually didn't control you or ultimately take you down, because we're here talking about it. Something lived on every time. Every time. And so it's an experience. A violent death is an experience that comes and it goes. A true understanding of the transience of death.
Yes, it's
is
just
what's
a
trying to
moment,
come in.
Slice. It's not the whole. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. It's an experience.
Yeah.
It's another experience in our humanness.
Yes.
And so to reframe it in your unconscious also is what's necessary.
Okay. How do I do that?
Yeah. Yeah. So when you have a dream like this, and the spiders one is pretty recent, I can kind of taste it. It's like, okay, all right. So spiders came, wove around me. And this is your contemporary brain putting it on top of a historical thing. We have to work with story and images. So you're adding those, which is perfect. The details of what happened, you actually don't know it, because it's the energy of the experience is what we need to transform. And so your memory says this is how death happens. Slow moving, painfully slow immobilization. I have no control. I can't do anything about it.
Yep.
So that experience happens, and I'm still untouched. What I am is still unaffected. That body shuts down, and along came another one. And so, however means a body shuts down, it does not touch what I am. It doesn't stop the evolution of my soul's journey. And the shutting down could be forceful. I've had plenty of experiences of that. And it can be exquisite.
Yeah. I've had wonderful, exquisite ones of literally feeling myself transforming and moving through.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
I don't know. I mean, I've had that as far as even as a young child.
Yes.
Where I felt I could feel the transition.
Yes.
And never losing consciousness. I think that's one of the things that got me into what I've been doing for the last 50 years.
Sure.
Was learning to do that transition with consciousness.
Yes. Wonderful. And so the clearing out of your consciousness's memory of, no, this is how it works. This is how I do death.
Yeah.
This is how it can happen. So up is coming the lifetimes where there was identification with, I've no control, identification with the personality, identification with the body. That's what makes it horrendous.
Yes.
But that's not there now.
Say, talk to the spider. Say, you can have this body if you wish. This is not who I am.
I play with it in lots of different ways. It's about having compassion for all parts of that experience. It's like saying, I see you, Lina, in another form. I see you, and you were immobilized, and along came the spider, and the spider is what you are, as well as your dying body. Like, it's all what you are, so that you soften the contraction with, I have no control here and I'm being annihilated. We need to soften that experience.
Yeah.
So you're revisiting the experience and opening it all and introducing
all of it being me.
All of it is you.
Yes,
bringing in the wisdom.
I do know that.
You do, you say.
Know that.
You do.
But I do know that.
You do, yeah.
Yeah.
But the trigger doesn't know that.
Yes.
The triggered response. So the wisdom that you have now has to come in. And that's why it wouldn't work if it was a concept with somebody. Oh yeah, you see, it wouldn't work. But you do know it. So you can do this yourself.
Yes. Okay, because they've been fast and furious in the last.
Yeah, it's a great clearing out. It's wonderful. Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, there can't be any stone left unturned,
Okay.
It's beautiful. It's like, I love the detail of your path, Lina.
Thank you. I do too.
Yeah. So let those dreams come. And it's like, okay, here's another one. All right, building falling down on me. All right, so let's walk down the street and here's the building. It's like, that's what I am too. In bricks and mortar, that's what I am too. And this body can go. Like when I cut my hair, I've no concern about the hair on the floor of the hairdressing salon. This is the same as this. It's just another piece of shedding. Doesn't touch what I am. Let the experience come. Let the transition be there so that you bring consciousness to all of those deaths that were identified, as being annihilation because of the state of consciousness you had at that time.
Yeah. Very clear.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lina.
Thank you, Jac.
You're welcome.